Alright, welcome back.
We are
Playing the Feud.
I was gonna say playing Kirby, but you know,
Bullshit.
I was actually going to that time. But if I left enough of a pause, you would have said playing the feud. I know how it is.
I don't believe you just solely because of how often you say playing the Feud.
Well, yeah.
It's like every third video we open.
Well, man, we are not playing the feud today. Because why would we play Family Feud? Because, you know, me and Chris can't spell.
That's true. We are absolutely incapable of playing Family Feuds. Unless they made like a Connect version of Family Feud that had voice registration, registration? Understanding? AI? Are they stealing my jobs? Should I be concerned about the AI uprising? Should I sell all my money and buy gold? Is the economy of the world going to collapse any day now?
My coworker has started saying, I'm gonna probably buy some gold, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, why? Yeah, exactly why. As I've always put it, listen, your gold is nice and all, but like, if the world really did collapse and we started going back to some tribe-ass economy systems, what good is your gold to me? Like, I'd much rather have a chicken or something, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, it's just an inherently flawed idea.
I agree. The chicken would probably be better, because, you know, if you just let that thing range, it will
yeah,
produce more food for you.
Yeah, like, a chicken produces food, substance, creates eggs. When it can't create eggs, it creates meat. You know what I mean? Like, there's, like, a lot of benefit to chicken.
Why would you eat the chicken, Chris?
I'm just saying, like, it's not that I want to eat the chicken, it's just that, like, I've tried eating gold, and it's very bad for your teeth. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, about that.
I can't fight anything because I need ranged combat. Actually, no, I can throw my spear. What am I concerned about? Also, I can do this.
Which is the fucking coolest technique.
That is the coolest technique. Coffee, iced tea. Have you seen that video, actually?
Probably.
It's fucking, shit. It's fucking, some fucking slice-of-life anime involving some lolly-ass, schoolgirls, as they all do. When
oh, no, I think I've seen this exact clip you're talking about.
But, like, one of them says coffee, and the other one says green tea, and they're adorable-ass fucking anime voices, and, some guy cut it up so that it's just them saying coffee and iced tea back and forth, but for, like, a fucking hour. It's like, so it's just, coffee, iced tea. Coffee, iced tea. Coffee? Someone else needs to edit it, though, so it's coffee, iced tea, and then ends with die, JoJo!
I love JoJo memes. You can't even hate JoJo, because hating JoJo is a JoJo meme!
Hating JoJo is a JoJo reference.
Oh, more coins. Ugh, we need all of them.
I was just about to leave, but they gave me money, and I was like, welp.
I was gonna leave, but they keep giving me back.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. You know, if I ever find a copy, we should actually play through the Scarface video game. It's pretty good. Not as good as the Godfather one. If I find the Godfather game, dude, we're definitely playing the Godfather game.
Yeah.
Game is fucking awesome.
It's, as they say, lit.
It's like way better than it has any right to be.
I love games that are way better than it has any right to be.
Because it's literally just like Grand Theft Auto, but set in Mafia gangster style, but it's all like turf war shit. So, like, you're actually trying to overthrow other gangs and, like, get businesses to pay you rent money, and they're like, oh, they won't pay, so you have to beat them up to, like, get the rent money, amazing. Or, like, light their store on fire or shit.
Sounds
and, like,
amazing. I can't wait to play it.
Oh, it's so fun. I love it. It was a fucking blast. I never actually got to beat it, because it was not my game. I was borrowing it from a friend, and I didn't get to the end of it before I had to return it. But, like, it was cool.
Dude. Sounds pretty cool.
Dude, that sounds pretty lit. I don't know what lit means, but, like, it sounds pretty lit.
It sounds pretty, I don't know.
What are the kids? It sounds pretty. What are the kids saying these days?
Lit?
Bussy?
I love being super, like, unbelievably, like out of touch.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like, when you're just horrendously out of touch, it's so funny. You know of the bussy thing, right?
I think so.
It's essentially just a shorthand for boy pussy.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the O is the most, like, yeah, exactly.
It's the thing my friend's doing right now.
Your wise, proud friend, obviously.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna have to tell him that. I'll get a kick out of that.
He'll finally have a name for it. That's one of the things that when I first heard, I'm like, that's so stupid, and also that's kind of funny.
It's hysterical.
It's really stupid. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious.
Ah, bye. Dude, can we just talk about how weird society is nowadays?
Do you really want to? Because, like,
no.
That's a long conversation, and it probably is going to come with a lot of backlash. I mean, hey, I'll let you do it. I don't give a shit. Clearly, I do it all the time.
You really do? You really do.
Listen, I don't have a problem with society. I have a problem with how stupid it's become. My favorite is the,
I did the wrong way, Chris.
My favorite is, oh no, but I was busy itching my crotch.
Well, get better.
At itching my crotch or at playing the game?
Both.
My whole thing with, I think the whole thing with society is simply just like, hey, you know, why are some people allowed to have opinions and others aren't? That's kind of my whole problem with it.
Agreed.
It's because their opinions are wrong, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that you were the authority on what right and wrong is. My bad, let me go fucking piss everything through you first. Well, like, a lot of the time, people aren't even trying to be malicious. Most of the time, people just want answers to questions. Like, most people are just like, I really don't understand how this works. Can you please just explain it to me?
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of those people who are just like, I don't understand this, and I'm trying to get, like...
It's like, I honestly just want to know more about this. I'm really not trying to cause problems. Please explain.
They're just like, I'm just trying to understand this. And people are just like, how dare you be so offensive?
You know, it happens, you know. I mean, what we really need is a nice set of easy-to-follow ground rules. The problem is that the people who are trying to push the nonsense don't know what those rules are yet. So it's really hard to actually get anywhere. Fuck, I killed him with my face.
Ice cream.
Anyways, that's enough of that. You want to talk about how the Little Mermaid movie did awesome?
Absolutely.
So the Little Mermaid movie did fucking okay. As in, wow, it did really bad, and no one likes it.
I heard that a lot.
Dude, like, it's funny to me because everyone's just like, the Little Mermaid movie did really badly, and I'm just like, yeah, no shit. What was your first clue? This is like the 7th live-action movie, and none of them have been good. Like,
it's...
Like, what do you think was gonna happen?
To me. I'm just like... When you take a story that people already liked, and you change it...
Yep.
You're not gonna do great.
My whole thing is like... So here's the thing, right, is... So, keep in mind that, you know how the Little Mermaid was cursed?
Yeah.
So, okay, so the Little Mermaid's cursed, and she needs to get true love's kiss, or else she turns into sea foam.
Yes.
Actual canon lore, by the way. It's stupid, but canon lore. So she needs to get a kiss from the prince, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a point where the prince and her are, like, having a moment, and it seems like the prince is falling in love, and the prince goes in for a kiss, and she turns away and stops him!
Is this what happened in the live-action movie?
Because he needed to get consent
Is this what happened in the movie?
Yes, this happened in the live-action movie. He needed to get consent from her to get the kiss. He couldn't just go in for the kiss. I'm like, bitch, you're gonna turn into sea foam! Like, there's no time for you to be like, oh no, I didn't give you approval to not make me turn into sea foam. Like, what the fuck?
Well, Chris, she needed to get that approval, so it would be true love's kiss.
He's already going in for the fucking... I just don't understand. The whole reason she gets legs is to go fucking fuck the prince anyways.
Oh, man.
Why would she turn away from it? Especially when she has a double level... Like, first off, she makes the deal so she can go fuck the prince. And then she has a fucking condition on it where, like, she's gonna turn into fucking sea foam if she doesn't kiss the prince. And this motherfucker... And this motherfucker was like, no, hold on. I do not consent to this kiss that's going to save my life for the man that I made a contrast to bone. Like, what the fuck is Disney doing? What fucking bullshit is that? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, what the fuck? It's just like, I can't even. The amount of fucking stupid is unreal to me. Like, how do you... There's like 2 levels of bullshit you have to ignore for that to make sense. You have to ignore that she wanted to fuck the prince in the first way, and then ignore that she has a curse that's gonna fucking kill her. You have to ignore both of that for that scene to make any fucking sense. Holy shit,
Chris was not really fucking, like, heated on that.
Because it's so bad. It's just bad storytelling.
It is.
That's like horrendously bad storytelling.
Oh my god.
Fucking god. It would make more sense if she went in for the kiss and he was like,
and
no, I
didn't
didn't give you consent. Like, literally, it would have made more fucking sense. It would have still given them their lesson, but obviously a woman doesn't need. Obviously, a woman doesn't need to ask for consent. Derek, only men have to.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
Disney.
You're right.
Oh my god, I hate it so much. It's so funny, but I hate it so much. It's so bad. Other than that, the movie's just bad. Like, it's just shitty CGI. Everything seems dead. The movie's not very good. Writing is shit. Story is not very well done. That's the only scene that's just like egregiously bad. Like, it's just like, wow, they didn't even try to give a shit. It's like...
I love that.
Oh man, I know what this episode's gonna get named.
Little Mermaid is amazing.
Yeah, Little Mermaid's the best movie ever made. You know what's funny? I don't even think the original Little Mermaid movie's that good of a movie anyways.
Dude,
and somehow the live action is worse.
Chris.
You know what I mean?
You are gonna get fucking scalped in the comments.
I mean, I don't think so. I think most people agree that the Little Mermaid movie is like...
Okay.
It's okay. Like, it's probably the weakest of the Renaissance movies. Like,
yeah, it's not great. There's also a lot of cut content from that movie. I don't know if you've heard about any of this.
I did not, actually.
So there's actually a scene where there's, like, a bunch of other women.
Is there a scene where she turns into sea foam?
Yeah, there's a scene where she turns into sea foam.
Just like the original lore. But
there's a scene where there's a bunch of other, like, mermaids.
Yeah, her sisters, right?
And they're all her sisters, but it's not really talked about in the movie.
Yeah. She has, like, 9 sisters.
Oh, yeah. There's one for every sea.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one for every sea.
Yeah, which is...
And they're all named
ridiculous.
after the seas, which is, I'm like, that's dumb, but also pretty clever.
And then Ariel got fucked. As they ran out of sea names.
Yep. We got the dragon fire.
Ooh, fancy.
That's actually really busted.
I actually do like me some dragons, and especially some fire. Ooh, speaking of other things that have happened this week,
tell me more about your life, Chris.
you know, well, not my life, but you know the VTubers?
Yes.
The things that I talk about occasionally, and I know people have no interest, including Derek.
Sure.
But, you know, he's forced to be on my show, so he has to deal with it.
Yeah.
The fucking fans just made a VTuber fighting game.
Oh, that's pretty
fucking
cool.
Idol Showdown, and I really want to play it, but I don't think my PC's powerful enough to play it and record at the same time, unfortunately.
Just get a better PC, Chris.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. They're very cheap.
Yeah, just a couple $1,000s, you know?
Oh, of course. So, what was I saying about,
VTubers?
VTubers. Oh yeah, they made an Idol Showdown game based off the thing, and it's like filled with references, and it's actually really good, and there's a whole bunch of shit that I was never expecting to see. Like, my boy Maximilian, who's like one of the biggest Twitch streamers, especially for fighting games, because the dude literally built his career off of being the biggest fighting game YouTuber.
Yep.
Actually played it, and literally all the and he was being put on like VTuber clipping channels because he played the thing, and all the comments cracked me up because one of the comments was literally just one of the comments was just like, I never thought I'd see the day where Maximilian, the biggest YouTube fighting game player, would be on a VTuber clipping channel and have any knowledge or understanding of anything VTuber related, and yet here we are.
That actually is hysterical.
And I'm just like, honestly, facts. It's so funny because he knows nothing about VTubers, so he starts playing the game, and he's like, so right when he starts up the game, he's like, so this game is based off of a true event for the VTuber lore, where all the VTubers get together once a year and have a showdown to determine who's the strongest VTuber. This is canon. It happens every year. I think there was one last year that was pretty big. I remember people covering it, but this is the video game version of that. This is like the interpretation and game form of that competition. Yeah. He's just sitting there and he's like going through the cast. He's like, we got a dog, cat, schoolgirl, different schoolgirl, some robot lady.
I'd have it no other way.
One of the VTubers' assist is the isekai truck, by the way, which is fucking hilarious.
I love that.
And Max saw that and he was just like, Truck-kun is in this game? Because he has a running joke about Truck-kun, because he would play Call of Duty and just run everyone over with the truck and call them Truck-kun. And there was one time where he was saved by the truck rolling over an enemy shooting at him, and he was just like, Truck-kun, you've saved me!
Truck-chan? Somebody made a little comic, and it's it's called, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like isekai something, and he's just like, it's just about a guy who's driving a truck who, you know, his job, man, is to drive
people into isekais,
to fucking kill people with trucks.
Yes.
To isekai them into another world, and I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever, and I love it.
That is actually a great idea for some sort of supervillain or superhero. It'll never be quite as good as Dog Face Welder, but it's pretty up there.
I forgot about Dog Face Welder.
Everyone forgets about Dog Face Welder until I bring him up, because he's the greatest superhero of all time. I mean, Derek, are you gonna tell me there's a better superhero than someone who literally welds dogs to the faces of supervillains and or regular everyday criminals? Still alive, living dogs to their faces.
Yeah.
But my favorite actual...
Okay, so I'm trusting you here.
Oh, okay, hold on. Perfect timing. Let's go back. It falls a lot slower than I was expecting. Like, way slower than I was expecting. Like, that's really slow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, belly flop. I turned into ice and died. Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us.
I've obtained...
Cone-kun!
Cone-kun. You've come. My god, that's like my... Have I ever showed you the clip? I don't think I've ever sent you the clip. There's a fucking clip from my favorite religious movie. And it's this guy, and he's talking to Jesus, and he says, like, Jesus, you've come. Like, I knew you would, but you've come.
this.
And then and then it just cuts to Jesus, and he's just like, I have come. So funny.
Yeah, I think I've seen that before.
I only know of the clips, but boy, are the clips funny. There's also another one where he has to, like, heal this guy, and he heals him from being a black man to a not black man. And I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up.
I
think that might be a little, I think that one might be a little bad. There's another guy on, I think it was TikTok, who took that clip, and he just cut himself in at the end to go, I beg your pardon. It's so funny.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, we're dead, dude. That's gone. Yep. We're just fucked.
I want it to be vending machine Kun.
So,
Chris,
vending machine Kun.
There is a anime that is being aired right now.
About a vending machine? About
a guy who loves vending machines so much, he dies and then gets isekai'd into another world as a vending machine.
Isekais need to stop. You know what I mean? Like, there was a point where you've gone too far, and we have clearly gone too far.
You know what the worst part is?
Yep.
It's not even the worst manga I've ever read.
No, it's probably perfectly fine. It's just not okay.
It's just really dumb.
It's just not okay anymore, alright? We've gone too far. I want to make an isekai. I want to make an isekai where if you die in the isekai, you go back to real life.
Yeah.
Why has no one done an isekai yet where the person in the isekai has this huge adventure, but then at the end of the isekai, it turns out he's just in a coma and they give up on him and they pull the plug? They did do this.
They've done this.
It's about fucking time.
They also have another one called, I forget exactly what the title is, but it's like, My Uncle Got Isekai'd.
Yeah.
And the premise is like, the guy got isekai'd, but he wakes up from his coma.
Yeah.
And then he's just back in the normal world, but he still has his isekai bullshit.
See, I want to do the reverse of that. I want to have a thing where they have a whole isekai journey, and then they wake up from their coma, and now they have to reevaluate to their shitty life of being a normal, everyday, crappy person with no career skills and has lost 10 years of their life and experience because they've been in a coma. So, like, they want to go back to their, like...
isekai world?
Well, they want to go back to being, like, a stockbroker or something, but it's all handled by machines now, and, like, they don't need him anymore, and now he's got to, like, live with the fact that he's, like, useless and has nothing...
Useless!
You know, I just want to make a real story, you know what I mean? Like something that would actually happen.
Yeah, fucking, that wouldn't be garbage.
Because who doesn't like to watch their heroes suffer?
Most people.
Says you. The best Batman stories are the ones where Batman has to fucking fail.
Vroom vroom! I'm a car motherfucker!
Dude, he is indeed a car motherfucker.
Vroom vroom! I'm a car!
Vroom vroom, motherfucker! There's a car coming through!
Yeah. We're gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, we all die eventually, Derek. You did it. You found the one in the death pit. Now, die.
Good, I got it. Oh no! There's one!
Oh no, it's a furry walrus. And that's also a furry
There's two!
walrus. And these are the furry walruses.
Walrus eyes?
Walrus eyes. They're twin walruses.
Oh no, he's gonna eat me.
I'm so good at pushing buttons. Not if I have anything to say about it. Are you being eaten yet? Oh, yo, actually. No, actually, we'll save that for the next part, because we're actually pretty close to the end of this. But I'm pretty sure we can beat these fuckers before it's over.
That's what you think, but it's not over yet!
That's what you think, but it's not over yet! Just fucking die already. Jesus Christ, he just wouldn't fucking die. I mean, we're right at the end of it. We may as well
get
the thing and then
icy thing,
call the end.
But But there's some things over there. We need these things.
What are the things? Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, you want to call it?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, hold on. We'll call it here. We'll pick it up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.